All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she be down the ride, oh, I'll bet that. Ooh.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Are you clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Three parts to this video. The last part will be a comment left by a UPS driver that's not so gung-ho for the motions that the union is putting forward. But, we'll read that at the end. First part, I want to tell you, I looked up some statistics, and the statistics are staggering statistics. And I'll read them to you, and you can definitely leave your comments below on what you think. I know what I think, but I want you to leave your comments on what you think. So, this is in regards to our workforce overall. Our overall workforce, as far as the employees that work for the post office. Why does this matter? Because you said it matters. Yeah. So out of this, 600,000-700,000 employees that we have, we have employees that still work here between 1925 and 1945. They were born in those years, between 1925 and 1945. That means that one of our oldest employees is almost 98 years old. 954 employees were born between 1925 and 1945. We have 125,000 that were born between 1946 and 1964. That puts them in the age range of 57 to 77. A majority is between 1965 and 1981. 268,000, almost 269,000 employees were born between 1965 and 1981. That right there puts them in the, 40 to 57 range, give or take. That seems about normal. And then the 1982 to 1995 is 196,000 employees. And then 1996 till present is only 48,737. So again, the list. There are still employees that work here that are over 78 years old. Almost 1,000 employees nationwide are between 78 and 98 years old in the world and in the way. We have 125 nationwide that are between 57 and 77. After 65, 66, 67, the latest. You shouldn't even, just let it go. This is where my opinion. Y'all don't care about that. And the remainder of the workforce is 268 and some change. Here's a fun statistic for you guys to just look at. The last time you got an Amazon delivery dropped at your door, did you see a 65-year-old dropping it off to your door? You saw some young kid with some pep in his step. Yeah, exactly. A lot of the people that deliver are younger because they got that kind of energy. Yeah, speaking of Amazon, we always talk about how much we can't stand Amazon, and it's going to lead into a second part of this. But I thank you, Mrs. from Oklahoma, that sent me the statistics. She counts the mail. I don't know who has time to do that, but she does. And from what I'm reading, a majority of our mail packages come from Amazon. So one day it was 800 Amazon packages, 400 USPS packages, and 120 DHL UPS packages. That accounts for about 30 to 35% of just our stuff. Think about that. Out of 1,320 packages, we only had 400 that were USPS. Only 30%. Another day it was 736. Amazon packages, 404 USPS packages, and 95 DHL UPS packages. Again, that was out of 1235. Again, that's only 30%. So out of all that package volume, which is typically where the money comes from, because anybody's paying for packages, it costs a lot of money. Only 30%. 30% comes from us. A majority comes from Amazon. If Amazon left, with them having almost 2/3 of the package volume, that means if they left, a majority of our money would be gone from the post office. That's a fact. Oh, they don't pay them enough. They negotiated that. Whatever they did, they ain't got nothing to do with it. But forget what they're paying them. Think about what they're paying you. Full-time career employees, they don't like to carry it because they're set. I understand that. They're set with their routes and they're going to get paid regardless. But what about the CCAs and non-careers? What happens if you don't have all that extra work? They don't need them. Get rid of Amazon packages, there'll be no Amazon Sunday. Right? Yeah. So people lose money. So I said before, maybe a year ago, Amazon actually brings work for us. True. And if they decided to leave, I know we got one of our routes cut. That means a driver, that whole route's going to get unassigned and it gets abolished because there's no more Amazon. Yeah. What are they going to replace it with? If nobody else is using, there's nobody using Amazon, then what do they replace it with? Temu? Temu don't have warehouses over here. But USPS is under fire for doing this with your deliveries. The Postal Service is facing criticism surrounding a certain delivery package. Did you know that they're prioritizing Amazon? Yeah. Is a major necessity delivering to all areas of the country, regardless how rural or isolated. It's also why they use us. With the weight of the responsibility and the effects after the COVID-19 pandemic, the agency faces ongoing financial woes, obviously, and short staffing shortages. We're not going to speak about the president. Yeah. U.S. may be doing something illegally. This is what it says. Delivery rates have been a center of attention for the USPS since October 2021, but their service standards, they're changed. That whole first class mail and all that other garbage. But it says, ironically, the agency has now received pushback over certain packages that some are saying is being delivered too quickly, and that's your Amazon. The most recent criticism of the USPS has to do with what packages are delivered and when. There was a motion filed by the Postal Regulatory Commission that says certain post offices are allegedly instructing employees to prioritize Amazon packages over every other kind of mail. To investigate, the SOC has requested access to an agreement between USPS and Amazon. If these allegations are true, it would violate the legal obligations of the USPS, which require the agencies not to give priority to the letter mail or discriminate between users. This could also impact and undermine services in rural communities and low population density areas, which rely on USPS for deliveries, the motion states. Yeah, the SOC, which includes 4 labor unions, blah, 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 International Brotherhood of Teamsters, United Farm Workers, represents all blah, 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 blah. Ain't that something? Yeah, so there's an investigation going on about this. It's a long article. I'll leave the article in the video first link, so I'll pin the comments so you can read it for yourself. But it's just interesting on how that is playing out with, they're saying that I'm sure you guys have dealt with it. where they say, no, this is, well, we specifically have an Amazon Sunday, so it's there. Prioritize Amazon over our own mail? Yeah, all of this seems a little, interesting to me. Nonetheless, let's take a look. You guys definitely leave your comments about that. Leave your comments. I'm not as animated right now because I'm trying to rush through my video. So this individual works for UPS, and he directed his comment from one of my videos where, I was saying that we should appreciate what UPS is doing. It says FedEx and USPS combined cannot handle 25% of what UPS does. So he's saying that we can't handle what they do. Okay, cool. I respect that. They're a package delivery company. I don't think we're a package delivery company yet. So a UPS driver at top pay makes $41.51 per hour and overtime every day after 8. Do you think that's not enough? He works for them, so I guess he thinks this is enough. Free insurance for the whole family. I like that. Paid vacation. We get that. Paid holiday. We get that. And a pension and a 401k. We kind of get that. I know because I've worked there for 33 years. Part-time has same benefits, but not as much pay. But that is part-time. I want everyone to know because I think it's very fair. I wonder if this is management. I do not agree with a strike because part-timers want to start at $25 per hour. FYI, we have many ladies that use UPS as a second income for the family and the free insurance. But after they have been around for 20 years, they make close to $30 per hour also. My point is they have no cap. $30 per hour for part-time people. So I'm assuming that he's not, I'm guessing it may be management. I could be wrong, but here goes. With UPS, their main thing was they were fighting to get the wages higher in case people didn't follow behind this. This is maybe a longer video than I wanted, but UPS, well, the Teamsters were fighting for that, but UPS agreed to that, but they said if inflation goes backwards and deflates, they have the right to take money away. So the market adjustment. So let's say you made it up to $30 an hour when everything was at a high point in America. But let's say that it goes into a recession, then they could take that $30 an hour and bring you back down to 24. What? So that's what they were saying. And the Teamsters said, no, not having it. If you're going to give us a raise, so you're telling us at any given time you can just take the raise away? I don't know what company really does that. That's foolishness. But why are we talking about UPS? Because again, I made that video and this comment. What do you think about that comment? This was in my last video. Give your pieces of information and your 2 cents, because this is how we share the information. Again, this is 3 parts to this video. We got the people that are still here, that 98 years old. That's crazy. We got what percentage of our own packages. If we just lived off of our own packages, we'd be broke. And then this comment with this guy and that article. There was a lot in this video, but hopefully this was informative to somebody. Leave your 2 cents. If you got some information you want to share, please email me. My email is always in the video description. It's the top one. With that being said, grandbaby's crying, so we gotta go. We out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.